Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Alliance War number 7. Sorry, we are 6-0, going into our 7th war here. Sorry, it's been a day or so since I posted a video. It's because I was taking a break. I just got done Labyrinth of Legends. It was tough. I'm glad to be done with that. This war is before that happened, so I was able to use my SpiderMan in it. But anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about LOL right now. I'll just get into this war because I got something else planned for that. So the first champion I'm up against is the Enhanced Special one. It's a Science champion. It's usually Yellow Jacket or Spider-Man, or a Diversity champ because this node is not particularly deadly or anything. So I got a Spider-Man, so the idea is, of course, with Spider-Man, usually I build up my poise charges as much as possible. And that usually enables me to get the kill within just a few hits and avoid taking any damage. And it's not like, you know, building the evasion charges prevents the Spider-Man's evade. What it does is it reduces the amount of hits I need to finish the fight, and hence the amount of evades I'll actually end up encountering. So I'm still on my toes watching for the evasion, and that's all really important. So anyway, we get him down in like 4 hits or something. I don't know why I did a MLM combo, medium, light, medium. That was dumb. I should have just done a 4-hit combo and been done with it, but it is what it is. Now we're on the stun immunity enhanced abilities. This is also usually Spider-Man, but in fact this time I come up against a Quake, and Quake's good on this node. I really do think so, especially because you kind of have to bait heavies. Well, you don't have to, but it's a good way to deal with stun immune champions. And these heavy attacks, what they do is they put this aftershock on you, so it does end up doing damage, which is tied to her base attack, or her enhanced attack. So it does do a lot of damage. You know, it's not small. You know, even one, and one of those can stun you. One of those has a 10% chance, and with the enhanced abilities, it's probably like, you know, let's say 15%. I don't really know how those scale, but anyway, we get her down. Wasn't too bad, and coming up on node 24. The healing node that is tied with Buffet and Limber. So, excuse me, it's a pretty tough node. And we got a 5-star tech champion. It's been Ultron usually for me the last few times I've come across this node. So I'm ready for the Ultron. I've got Spider-Man ready to go in action. All I got to do is build up those poise charges. Don't worry about the buffet temporarily because I'm building up poise. And you know, the only reason I'm attacking there, I do know that he's probably going to heal that back up while I'm building up my poise charges. But I just wanted to get out of the wall. But it looks like I was able to you know, start chipping him down a little bit. It wasn't that bad. You know, the buffet does have a timer on it, so you can get a lot of hits in between buffet timers. And I was able to just do a crazy amount of damage. You know, he's healing up now. I'm not even worried about it. I didn't even have to launch a special 2. Ultron goes down. Always just so surprised at how much damage, raw damage, the Stark Enhanced Spider-Man, who I'm starting to call Starky a lot. No, Sparky. Starky or Sparky? Sparky with a P. That's what I've started. I've been typing his name that in line a lot now. I feel like that one's going to stick with me, Sparky. I don't really like it that much, but it is easy to type out, and it's very obvious who you're talking about. So we've got another tech champion up here from this guy right here. I was like, could this possibly be the Stark Enhanced Spider-Man? Because some people do throw that guy on defense, but no, it was the Green Goblin. Oh, is this the node 24? No, I just got done node 24. So I don't know what this node is. I think it's like enhanced special 2 maybe? I don't know. I didn't like the Green Goblin placement here, although I did get hit, which, you know, that would have happened versus any champion. I just played poorly. So it's not the end of the world, but my potions are starting to take a hit. I've realized the potion stock is going down because I've been healing up and trying to do my best to not give up any deaths. Item use has gone up, definitely. So I'm going to have to consider allocating some glory for some more potions in the future. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to rush into anything, you know. This glory is nice to pick up alphas with and everything. So we've got an Iceman here. I did not... you know, it wasn't... If this was a stun immune node, this would be amazing placement. But the thing is so as I'm eating my cold snap damage, I'm starting to think, okay, what is the deal with Iceman on this node? He does have ice armor, so I'm not going to be able to just kill him in one go. But then I thought, okay, well, I have a multi-part special too, so I'm not worried about ice armor at all. And then I started thinking, like, okay, is this a good placement? Is this something that we should probably consider on our own defense? And the answer that I thought is maybe. I think if it was a 455 Iceman and I'm eating that cold snap, I think that's probably decent placement. But he does end up taking, and it's not always going to be SpiderMan, you know, that with that 3-part special 2 and everything. So who knows what to expect, and any unavoidable damage is pretty nice on that node. So this is the poison node. I've got 5-star mutant, unduped. It's gonna be a Nightcrawler. Come on, who else would be unduped, you know, as a 5-star? So it's kind of difficult to switch the unduped version, and I do get tagged here. Luckily, he did not crit after he blocked or he took the ice armor away. But so I'm just trying to get that cold snap on him. So I do get that. That's really nice, and it should be possible to switch him if I want to. But I'm not certain. I can't remember this fight very much. I'm not certain I actually go for it. So I just get lucky with that. You know, Nightcrawler does have a less chance to dodge energy attacks, so it is, you know, slightly more likely that the cold snap's gonna hit. And by that point, I just wanted to get it done, and he wasn't evading anyway. So Iceman cleans that node up pretty nicely. I don't think Nightcrawler is particularly good on that node. It is an unblockable special 2, so it'd be nice to put someone on there that's got a pretty difficult special 2, I think. I liked Venom on there. They got a kill for me with Venom. But yeah, there's a lot of champions that could go on there. It's hard to throw people off, especially since you can see the class nowadays. But yeah, ambushes are going to become a bigger and bigger thing as people's deaths just start dropping. People are going to get better at the game, and I don't know why I didn't move there for so long. Maybe I definitely wasn't like talking online with anybody. But anyway, got the mini boss here, and decided to take Iceman in because of ice armor. So the idea was, okay, if I get auto blocked, I will just absorb it, eat it. Ice armor will shatter, and I will reform as she reforms her furies. So we'll kind of just play that game throughout the fight. And I was kind of also testing, you know, is Iceman a decent counter for Medusa as a war boss even? So the auto block happened. We both lost our buffs, and yeah, so I'm also been trying to watch a lot of Medusa gameplay, or as fighting against Medusa gameplay, and it seems like if you don't let those 3 furies start to expire, they will just keep building up again. So you kind of have, if you have plans to nullify or to eat them like Iceman does, or like, you know, if Hood is unstunnable sometimes, you could probably eat them with Hood. You kind of want to wait until they're expiring again, because then you'll have more time, I think, without furies on. I don't know. Don't. This is not like an official guide or anything. Don't trust me yet. This is just, we're trying to figure out how to beat these Medusas, man. It's really hard. She's a really good defender. I feel sorry for everyone having to go up against my alliance mate CTJ's 565 Medusa, and if they ever get the synergies to work, Jesus, it's gonna be really tough. Anyway, so I'm just doing the dance with Medusa. I'm hitting into her block as much as possible, trying to keep her against her wall. I'm doing decent with the intercepts. I'm not, when I feel like I want to keep her up against her wall, I am attacking into her furies, because I do only when I have my ice armor up. The only drawback to this strategy is there's a lot to think about. There's so many moving parts going on. Like right there, I didn't want to use them again, but then that time I did. It's a lot of snap decisions you have to make, which makes her a good defender. You know, if she does hit you, she hits so hard. It's insane. So anyway, she's got those 3 furies again. I've got a cold snap on. I do get tagged. Got so lucky there. So lucky. And then I was able to finish her off with a special 1. So, you know, decent placement on the Medusa, on the kinetic reactor. It's not like, you know, her specials give her anything extra, so I'm not sure if she's that much better than Juggernaut, but she's a good defender nevertheless. So I come up on this magic here, and I back out to check out on the teammates, you know. Or nope, I don't do that. I go right in because I am just greedy like that. Come on, it's Archangel. I should be able to take this out, and it's been so long since I've been able to take on a magic boss. And I remember I was having trouble with her back in the day, but I figured I'm gonna just go for it. If I mess up, well, I'll have someone to answer to. But I get the 3 neurotoxins on. I get some poison going. It's actually looking pretty good so far. I'm not getting great luck with her baiting heavies, but I do get this good opportunity to throw a heavy right there, and then she gets stunned again, so I get another good opportunity, and I'm able to get her up to 5 neurotoxins, and she is playing pretty nicely with the specials, so I'm just doing that thing. I'm just baiting the heavies out, and I didn't get lucky there. I didn't get anything, but I did convert that last poison into a neurotoxin right at the last second, so that was kind of nice. And I get this opportunities to throw a few more heavies. No bleeds on that one. Come on. Sometimes I just get so unlucky on these boss fights. She does go into limbo, but it doesn't do any damage because of neurotoxin, thank God. She is stunned one more time. I do get super lucky, convert that into a neurotoxin, but this limbo is doing damage to me. But at this point, I'm feeling pretty confident. I can just go in one more special one, and she's gonna go down. So it took half my life, but I did one-shot the boss, so I'm pretty happy about that. But anyway, guys, we'll check back in for the final result of this war in just a second. Alright guys, so we did win that war versus MSIA Malaysia. That puts Odin's Almighty up to 7-0 if I'm not mistaken. And that, you know, this was a pretty decisive war. We had 3 battle group clears to their 2. And to anybody, you know, just... me and CTJ and Dorito got the MVPs. A piece of advice to anybody who is maybe going through a tough war and they're about to lose. You definitely do want to get all 3 battle group clears. You want 100% every single war, because every point counts. Even if you lose, sometimes losing in a higher tier actually gives you more points than winning in a lower tier. So just FYI to these guys and to anybody else out there who's maybe struggling in a war, it's worth it. Every point counts. We got them across the board. You know, even with diversity, and we're not a very diverse alliance, but we are working on it. We're stepping it up. So anyway, that brings us to the end of this war. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll have more wars coming out soon. I'll try to stagger them, put some other footage in between. But until then, take care.